it's very important to emphasize that that Jews need to evangelize Jews. It's actually illegal for a foreigner to evangelize here. They can get blacklisted and thrown out of the country. But of course, God's law is higher. But the locals, we're far more empowered to give the gospel to Israelis. Jews, they believe that you're born a Christian, so you should be a Christian. But when they see a Jew that's a believer, they start questioning, and it speaks very, very loudly to them, and they want to know why. So it's very, very important that we're empowered to, and it's also very important to realize that a lot of the Christian organizations here have, when they're non-profit, they sign a contract with the government not to evangelize. They might do a little bit in secret, but as soon as someone like us gets close to them or wants them to be an umbrella for a non-profit, they don't want us, because the government won't give them their visas if they find out that we're evangelizing and discipling, especially discipling Jewish believers. So there's a very small percentage that is actually very actively involved in evangelism and discipleship, and the laborers are few, and the laborers need support. So we need to pray for the Lord to send more laborers and support the laborers that they are, to empower us to go out.
Yeah, I think also we need to get some courage, or to be more, take some more boldness, to speak with love and with truth, and when we preach the gospel, I think there is many people that searching, but they didn't find, because the people that been sending don't know how to do it. So we also pray for wisdom and understanding how people can open their heart by the Spirit and to share the gospel.
Our way is to go into the streets and to find the hungry, to give out food to the poor. And it really surprised me. I didn't know the poverty in the city that I lived in until a Holocaust survivor that was part of our group. He was collecting food from restaurants that they were throwing away. And we started giving this food to the poor, and it was food that I would never eat in my life. You had to heat the bread up just to be able to get your teeth into it. And the community heard we were giving away food, so we had literally hundreds coming around, and they were crying tears because we were giving them this food and asking us to pray. And I suddenly realized the poverty of the city that I lived in. I didn't realize that before. When I saw just how many responded to food and how thankful that they were to get food. There's a huge need here in the religious community, in the community, and of course the real food is to give them the gospel. And when they see us being humans, they respond warmly, and we have a good reputation even though we boldly give the gospel. Whereas those that just give out the Bible and scriptures and go, it's just another theology, because the Orthodox here behind us, they don't differentiate who is a Catholic, who is a Messianic Jew, who's a Baptist, who's a Pentecostal, because we haven't got that testimony here. We want the days to come back where Peter's shadow will heal the sick, where we heal the blind and the lame and the gate beautiful, where there's a testimony that these people have turned the earth upside down because of the love of Jesus and of the power of God among them. And that's our aim, to bring that back into the city again.